Some roads around the world are so mind-boggling, they seem to defy logic itself. Picture a highway that spirals endlessly, pushing the limits of engineering, or a road that vanishes beneath the waves, not once, but twice a day. Then there's the infamous Death Road, so treacherous that its very name sends shivers down the spine. Sounds unbelievable, right? Yet these roads are real. In this special episode, we're taking you on a thrilling journey to explore 13 of the world's most unbelievable roads. You have to see them to believe them. Imagine driving on a road so perilous it has earned the nickname Death Road. Welcome to North Yungas Road in Bolivia, a treacherous, winding route that stretches 60 kilometers, 37 miles, from La Paz to Karakoram, plunging from the foggy, ice-capped Andean peaks at 4,650 meters, 15,260 feet, down to the dense, humid rainforest at 1,200 meters, 3,900 feet. This road is infamous for its steep cliffs, absence of guardrails, and dangerously narrow width, making it one of the deadliest roads in the world. Originally carved into the mountainside in the 1930s by Paraguayan prisoners during the Chaco War, its purpose was to connect La Paz to the Amazon region, facilitating trade and transport. But what was meant to be a lifeline became a death trap. North Yungas Road clings to the side of the mountain, weaving through dense jungle with sheer drops of up to 600 meters, nearly 2,000 feet. At its narrowest points, the road is just 3.2 meters, 10.5 feet, wide, barely enough for a single vehicle. Imagine two drivers meeting head-on, balancing on a crumbling dirt path with no barriers between them and a fatal drop. Often, one vehicle has to reverse or inch to the edge, testing both patience and nerve. But the real danger comes with the rainy season, November to March. Heavy downpours turn the dirt track into a mud-coated nightmare, making it nearly impossible for tires to grip the surface. Landslides, rockfalls, and dense fog further complicate the journey, reducing visibility to almost zero. At its peak danger, the road claimed 200 to 300 lives annually, with crosses lining the route as grim reminders of past tragedies. Some wreckage from fallen vehicles still rests at the bottom of the cliffs. Fortunately, a safer alternative route was constructed in 2006, diverting most vehicular traffic away. But while fewer cars now dare to traverse Death Road, it has found a new purpose, as an adrenaline junkie's paradise. Each year, thousands of thrill seekers, particularly cyclists, take on the challenge of biking down this legendary road, navigating hairpin bends while soaking in breathtaking views of the jungle and mountains below. For some, North Yungas Road remains a symbol of Bolivia's dangerous past, but for others, it's an ultimate test of courage. Would you dare to take the ride? The Jebel Hafeet mountain road in the UAE is not just a drive. It's a breathtaking journey that blends thrill, beauty, and history in one unforgettable experience. As you ascend, the road winds gracefully through the rugged desert mountains, offering a mesmerizing contrast between golden sand dunes and jagged rocky outcrops. Often hailed as one of the greatest driving roads in the world, Jebel Hafeet is a paradise for road trip lovers. Its smooth, curving asphalt carves through the mountainside, making each twist and turn a delight. The higher you climb, the more spectacular the panoramic views become, with the city of Al Ain sprawling below, a stunning mix of modern urban life and lush oases set against the vast desert. Beyond its visual grandeur, Jebel Hafeet holds deep historical and cultural significance. Al Ain, known as the Garden City of the UAE, is home to ancient burial sites dating back over 5,000 years, offering a fascinating glimpse into the region's rich archaeological heritage. Along the way, strategically placed viewpoints invite travelers to stop, take in the crisp mountain air, and admire the breathtaking landscapes. At the summit, adventure and tranquility meet. Whether you're a nature lover, hiker, or history enthusiast, Jebel Hafeet has something to offer. Scenic trails, wide open spaces, and stunning sunset views make it an ideal escape from the bustling city life. Some visitors come for the thrill of the drive, others for the serene beauty of the mountain, but everyone leaves with an experience they'll never forget. From its flawless road design to its historical treasures, Jebel Hafeet Mountain Road is more than just a scenic drive. It's an adventure that captures the essence of the UAE's diverse landscapes, rich past, and love for exploration. The Leh-Manali Highway in India is a road like no other, a thrilling expedition that tests both courage and endurance. Winding through the Himalayas, this high-altitude route offers breathtaking landscapes with towering mountains and vast, scenic valleys. Every twist and turn reveals a new, awe-inspiring vista, making the drive feel like something straight out of an adventure film. But with great beauty comes great challenges. At elevations exceeding 17,000 feet, altitude sickness is a real concern, requiring travelers to acclimate to the thin air before proceeding. The unpredictable weather adds another layer of difficulty. Landslides, sudden snowfall, and roadblocks can turn a smooth journey into an endurance test within moments. To navigate this demanding highway, careful planning is essential. Small villages like Darcha offer much-needed rest stops, while Sarchu, a popular camping site, provides travelers with a break from the winding roads and a chance to breathe in the crisp mountain air. Beyond its thrill and natural beauty, the Leh-Manali Highway is an engineering marvel. Built and maintained by the Border Roads Organization, BRO, it plays a crucial role in connecting remote regions and supporting military logistics. Despite harsh conditions, the dedicated efforts of BRO ensure that the highway remains accessible year-round, with teams constantly working to clear snow, repair landslides, and maintain road quality. For those daring enough to take on this legendary route, the rewards are unforgettable views, an adrenaline-fueled journey, and a deep appreciation for nature's raw beauty. Welcome to Zoji La Pass, a breathtaking yet treacherous route that winds through the rugged mountains of northern India. At a staggering 11,575 feet, 3,528 meters, above sea level, Zoji La is not just any mountain pass. It's one of the most dangerous roads in the world. This nerve-wracking stretch connects the lush Kashmir Valley to the stark, high-altitude desert of Ladakh, serving as a crucial lifeline for both travelers and essential supplies. But with narrow dirt tracks, steep cliffs, and extreme weather, driving here is no ordinary feat. It's an adventure that demands absolute focus and nerves of steel. Zoji La Pass has been an important trade route for centuries, linking India with Central Asia. But its modern significance was cemented during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1947-48, when it became a key battleground. In a daring military maneuver, Indian forces used tanks at high altitude to secure the pass, one of the greatest mountain warfare victories in history. Today, Zoji La remains a vital strategic route, ensuring year-round connectivity between Srinagar and Leh. But its construction was no easy task. Carved into the side of steep cliffs, the road often feels like it's barely holding onto the mountain, leaving drivers with no guardrails and little room for error. Driving through Zoji La is not for the faint of heart. The road is often no more than a narrow dirt path, barely wide enough for a single vehicle. At every turn, sheer drops plunge thousands of feet into deep ravines below. With loose gravel, unpaved stretches, and unpredictable landslides, one wrong move could mean disaster. Landslides and avalanches frequently block the pass, making travel unpredictable. Winter snowstorms bury the road for months, cutting Ladakh off from the rest of the world. Strong winds and blizzards can reduce visibility to near zero, turning an already dangerous journey into a white-knuckle nightmare. In peak winter, massive snow-clearing operations run around the clock, with heavy machinery battling the elements to reopen the route. Local drivers, seasoned by years of navigating Zoji La's twists and turns, often guide newcomers through its treacherous terrain. Recognizing the dangers posed by Zoji La Pass, the Indian government has launched major infrastructure projects to improve safety. The most ambitious? A 14-kilometer, 8.7-mile tunnel designed to bypass the deadliest section of the pass. Once completed, this tunnel will allow year-round travel, drastically reducing avalanche risks and ensuring safer passage through the Himalayas. Until then, Zoji La remains one of the most thrilling and dangerous routes on Earth. Would you dare take on this legendary pass? Known as the road that does not tolerate mistakes, China's Guoliang Tunnel Road is as breathtaking as it is terrifying. Stretching just 1.2 kilometers, This remarkable roadway is carved directly into the mountainside, not by professional engineers, but by 13 determined villagers, led by their village head, Shenmingshin. What makes this road truly extraordinary isn't just its winding path along sheer cliffs, but the incredible story behind its creation. Guoliang was once an isolated mountain village, cut off from the rest of the world. Before the tunnel, the only way in or out was via the infamous sky ladder, a steep, treacherous staircase of stone steps, especially perilous in winter. When the government refused to build a road, the villagers took matters into their own hands. Armed with nothing more than hammers, chisels, and sheer determination, they began carving through the mountain in 1972. It took them 5 grueling years to complete, chipping away at solid rock, stone by stone. The result? A tunnel about 5 meters high and 4 meters wide, its rugged walls still bearing the marks of the villagers' tireless labor. As you drive through, the tunnel feels almost otherworldly, with large, irregular windows carved into the rock. These openings offer breathtaking views of the valley below, but they also serve as a stark reminder of just how high up you are. Originally, these windows were made to dump excavated rock, but today, they add to the tunnel's eerie charm. Driving through Guoliang Tunnel Road is not for the faint of heart. Its narrow width makes two-way traffic nearly impossible, forcing drivers to navigate sharp turns along the cliff's edge with extreme caution. There's no artificial lighting, so headlights, and a lot of nerve, are essential. When it rains, water pours in through the openings, making the road slick and dangerous. In winter, heavy snowfall can render it nearly impassable, while in summer, rockfalls are a constant threat. Despite its dangers, the tunnel remains a bucket list destination for thrill seekers and photographers alike. The full drive takes just 10 to 15 minutes, but most visitors prefer to go slowly, pausing to take in the stunning scenery, or simply to catch their breath. It's not just a road, it's a testament to human resilience, proving that even the most impossible obstacles can be conquered with determination and grit. While the Guoliang Tunnel Road showcases daring engineering through rugged mountains, across the waters of France, another incredible road challenges travelers in a completely different way. It disappears with the tide. The Passage du Gois is one of the most unique and mysterious roads in the world, vanishing twice a day beneath the rising waters of the Atlantic. This 2.56-mile, 4.1 kilometers, causeway connects the island of Noirmoutier to mainland France, serving as both a vital local route and a fascinating tourist attraction. Its history dates back centuries, first appearing on maps as early as 1701 when it was a natural sandbank path. Back then, travelers crossed on foot or by horse-drawn carts during low tide. In 1840, the road was officially paved, making passage easier, but its fleeting nature remains unchanged. Twice a day, like clockwork, the ocean reclaims the road, submerging it for hours before revealing it again. How does it work? Timing is everything. The Passage du Gois is only accessible for a few short hours each day, depending on the tide schedule. Drivers have roughly 1 to 2 hours to cross before the water rushes back in. The difference between low and high tide can be an astonishing 13 feet 4 meters, meaning the entire road can vanish within minutes. Misjudge your timing, and you risk getting stranded, or worse, swept away. To prevent accidents, warning signs are placed along the road, clearly indicating when it's safe to cross. Emergency towers stand at intervals, offering a last resort for anyone caught off guard. Over the years, countless vehicles have been engulfed by the rising tide, with some drivers forced to abandon their cars and climb the towers to wait for rescue. For thrill seekers, the Passage du Gois is an irresistible challenge. But it's not just the water that makes it dangerous. After the tide recedes, the road is often left covered in slippery seaweed and algae, making it tricky to navigate. Those unfamiliar with the route can find themselves in for a nerve-wracking ride. Despite its risks, the Passage du Gois remains a mesmerizing spectacle, a road that plays hide and seek with the sea, demanding respect, precision, and a little bit of courage. The Eshima Ohashi Bridge in Japan is no ordinary road. It's a marvel of engineering that feels more like a roller coaster ride than a typical commute. With its steep incline and dramatic ascent, drivers often feel as though they're climbing straight into the sky. Spanning Lake Nakami, this impressive bridge connects the cities of Matsue and Sakeminato, playing a crucial role in linking communities. Its 6.1% gradient may seem like a heart-stopping challenge, but the design serves a practical purpose, allowing large ships to pass effortlessly beneath without the need for a drawbridge, ensuring uninterrupted traffic flow both on land and water. Before this architectural wonder was built, ferry services were the only means of crossing the lake, an option that was time-consuming and heavily dependent on weather conditions. The Eshima Ohashi Bridge changed everything, making travel faster, more efficient, and far more reliable, boosting economic activity in the region and improving daily life for residents and visitors alike. Driving across this bridge is an unforgettable experience. On clear days, the view stretches for miles, offering a breathtaking panorama of Lake Nakami and its serene surroundings. The sheer thrill of the climb, combined with the spectacular vistas, makes this road not just a route but a destination, one that leaves travelers in absolute awe. The Sani Pass in South Africa is not just a road, it's an adventure that demands courage, skill, and a true love for the wild. Winding through the rugged peaks of the Drakensberg Mountains, this treacherous pass connects South Africa with the mountainous kingdom of Lesotho, offering breathtaking views alongside heart-pounding challenges. Standing at a staggering 9,400 feet above sea level, Sani Pass is one of the highest and most dangerous mountain passes in Africa. The road itself is unpaved, steep, and rocky, making a four-wheel drive vehicle essential for navigating its brutal terrain. Tight switchbacks, loose gravel, and sheer drop-offs test even the most experienced drivers, while unpredictable weather, ranging from clear skies to sudden fog, rain, or even snow, adds to the thrill. Every turn is a mix of adrenaline and awe, as drivers navigate the treacherous slopes while soaking in some of the most stunning landscapes on the continent. Landslides and deep potholes keep travelers on edge, making this journey as demanding as it is unforgettable. But reaching the summit brings more than just a sense of victory. Here, visitors are greeted by the Basotho people, who have thrived in this remote region for generations. Travelers can immerse themselves in local traditions, music, and storytelling, gaining a glimpse into the rich culture of Lesotho. And for those looking to celebrate their achievement, Africa's highest pub awaits at the top, where a warm meal and a drink come with panoramic views of the towering Lesotho Mountains. The Sani Pass isn't just a road, it's an epic test of endurance, skill, and adventure, offering an experience that lingers in memory long after the journey ends. The Dalton Highway in Alaska is one of the most isolated and unforgiving roads on Earth, a route that pushes even the most seasoned drivers to their limits. Stretching 414 miles through Alaska's rugged wilderness, this road is a true test of endurance, skill, and survival. Originally built in 1974 as a supply route for the Trans-Alaska Pipeline System, the highway plays a critical role in transporting fuel and equipment to the oil fields of Prudhoe Bay. But for those daring enough to drive it, the journey is anything but easy. The road is mostly unpaved gravel, making it treacherously slippery, especially in winter. Add to that the extreme weather, blizzards, sub-zero temperatures reaching -60 degrees Fahrenheit, and sudden ice storms, and you have a highway that can turn deadly in an instant. Maintenance crews struggle to keep the road in shape due to its remote location and constantly shifting conditions. Landslides, uneven terrain, and hidden hazards make every mile unpredictable. Even the simplest breakdowns can become life-threatening when help is miles away. The Dalton Highway's remoteness is legendary. There are only 3 small towns along the entire stretch: Coldfoot, Wiseman, and Deadhorse, and services are nearly non-existent. No gas stations, no hospitals, no easy access to help. A single mistake can mean being stranded in the middle of nowhere with no one around for miles. For those who take on this challenge, the Dalton Highway offers something truly unique, a journey into one of the last great wildernesses of the world, where survival depends on preparation, caution, and sheer determination. The Karakoram Highway takes danger and adventure to an entirely different level. Connecting Pakistan to China, this engineering marvel is often called the 8th wonder of the world. Stretching over 800 miles, it cuts through the breathtaking Karakoram mountain range, home to K2, the second highest peak in the world. This highway isn't just a road, it's a journey through history, extreme landscapes, and sheer human determination. Starting in Pakistan's Punjab province and winding its way to Kashgar, China, the Karakoram Highway, KH, crosses the Gilgit-Baltistan region and the Sani Pass, one of the highest paved border crossings in the world at a staggering 15,397 feet. Constructed over 2 decades, 1959 to 1979, the highway was a joint effort between Pakistan and China. More than 24,000 workers took on the seemingly impossible task of carving this route through treacherous mountain terrain. Tragically, 1,100 workers lost their lives due to landslides, extreme weather, and perilous working conditions. But the origins of the KKH go back much further. It follows the path of the ancient Silk Road, the legendary trade route that once connected east and west. Now, it remains a lifeline for trade, linking China to the Arabian Sea via Pakistan, while also serving as one of the most jaw-dropping tourist routes on Earth. Driving the Karakoram Highway is not for the faint of heart. The road weaves through narrow mountain passes, with sheer drops on one side and towering cliffs on the other. Landslides and rockfalls are common, especially during monsoon season, making every journey an adventure filled with risk and reward. In winter, snow and ice often force sections of the highway to shut down. Yet, for those who dare to travel it, the views are simply unforgettable. The highway offers unparalleled sights of the Hunza Valley, glacial rivers, and some of the tallest peaks in the world, including the awe-inspiring Nanga Parbat. Along the way, travelers encounter remote mountain villages, where they can experience the rich culture and traditions of northern Pakistan and western China. Efforts to improve safety. Recognizing the hazards of this legendary road, continuous efforts are being made to improve safety. Regular maintenance helps repair damage from landslides and erosion, ensuring that this vital connection remains accessible. Would you dare to take on the Karakoram Highway and experience one of the most breathtaking, yet perilous journeys in the world?